There are 26 songs in the grand final of the Eurovision Song Contest 2019, and it feels like we have been here for 26 days. It's just hours before the jury show. Yep. So we're gonna go around and name our top 3 personal favorites. This is not a prediction. Yep. This is not who we think gonna win. It's just our personal favorites. Are you ready? Let's do this! Find out about the favorites in your family's history with My Heritage. Angus, why don't you kick us off with your number 3?
So, my number 3, I don't think will surprise anyone, is Michaela from Malta. I have loved this staging since the first rehearsal. They've gone through several iterations, some of which I did not like as much, some of which I did. But I just think this is so technologically forward-looking. And I actually think Eurovision, when it started, was all about the technology. It was the novelty of 7 countries across the continent being connected for a single night of entertainment. And I like the fact this is technologically advanced. It still suits that message context. I really like Michaela herself as well. I really felt for her during the semi-final qualifier results when she was left to last and was in floods of tears and then got her name called. There's a really touching video of her getting the results in and Destiny Chukwunyeri giving her a massive hug. And every time that performance is on, yeah, I just every time I do it, I want to dance, I have fun, I'm ya-la-la-la-ing all night long. So personally, it is one of my favorites from this year, I have to say. Chris, cool.
So my number 3 is Arcade, the Netherlands Duncan Laurence.
Yes.
It was my favourite going in. It probably still is my favourite. I just feel like I think that I set myself such high expectations for this song that I don't think anything they would have done would ever have been able to match it. No. And I just feel like my number 2 and my number 1 are ones that have really surprised me and I've been really positively surprised. I still think this is going to win. I know it's not a prediction, but I still think it's wonderful. I still think it's one of the best entries in terms of a pure song that we've had in years at Eurovision. And yeah, really, really good. Duncan's been great. They have improved this as it's gone on, and I would be very excited if they walk it, whether it's a close fight, no matter what, but I can see the Netherlands winning.
I love me some sugar. I love me something sweet. My number 3 is Luca Hänni from Switzerland. He's peaking at the right time. The first rehearsals, he lost his voice, he was ill, he wasn't feeling his best. He is back during the jury show, the semifinal 2.
Oh, wow.
It was amazing. He was amazing in the jury show, then he was amazing in the semifinal. I don't know what the hell he's gonna bring tonight, but if he keeps this upward trajectory, I think he's headed to the top 3. Banging track. Some call it Despafuego. I say Despacito and Fuego were both global hits. Banging, well done, Switzerland. Oh, also, his stage show looks like a music video.
It really does.
Okay? Ain't nobody else got that going on.
My number 3, surprising, is North Macedonia.
Oh.
North Macedonia.
Good.
Completely came out of nowhere for me. I was skeptical about the staging, to be fair, and I wasn't really sure about Tamara's vocals live. And she's by far one of the best, if not the best, female vocalist of this year. Yeah. The song is so well staged from Macedonia, showing that you don't need a big apparatus if you have a song with meaning and if you have a singer that can deliver the emotion. I really think this can do very well. I actually think this will probably do top 10, 15. I wouldn't be surprised if it came close to the last places in the final. But I really, really, really would enjoy this to be top 10, top 15.
It's not coming in last place.
No, in the last places, I said. In the last places.
This ain't coming in the last places. I think this is challenging top 10, okay? With the right, where is it in the running order?
It's early on.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like 8 or 9.
Look, I still call 6th place. I'm calling 6th place.
Let's go, Suzanne.
So my 3rd favorite is France. You've got to love Bilal. He really is a king. He is beautiful on the inside, on the outside. I haven't watched this performance as often as the others because they haven't rehearsed as much. But each time I've seen it, I still get chills. I still get that oh wow moment that I'm losing after having seen some of the performances so many times. In all honesty, we are all queens. We are all kings. We really can do and be anything that we set our hearts and our minds to. And I love that message of you do you, you be you, and overcoming adversity.
Well said, my queen. From 3 to 2 to Angus.
Hey you, it's me again. I feel like I need my partner in crime, Julia Rose, here to sing this one out. But Kate Miller-Heidke, Zero Gravity just takes me to new heights, new stars, new galaxies every time I see it on stage. I love this song, Australia Decides. I actually was not one of the people that was rooting for Electric Fields when that national final came around. I loved Zero Gravity the minute I heard it, and the staging's just surpassed all expectation. This is an incredible moment on the Eurovision stage. She sounds fantastic, she looks fantastic, and I feel like for the first time since Dami, which is not the reason it's one of my favourites, but they are genuinely in contention to win the entire competition. It's just, the staging is great. We were at Euro Club the other night, and the minute the track came on, everyone knows the choreography. Everyone's just da 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 da. It's amazing. I love it so much. Every time I see it, it brings me such joy and warmth, and I just love it. It's fantastic. So it's my number 2.
So my number 2 is...
Sing it.
I don't want to because it'll destroy my voice, and I already have, because it's Hatari's Munsigra.
Yes.
I have been such a fan of Hatari since they sort of came onto the scene in Song for Kepnin. I think the way that they have quite skillfully almost played the competition, and the way that they have created the media buzz, they know what they're doing, and I think a lot of people have bought into it the way that they want people to buy into it. They cause controversy, yes, but they know what they're doing when they do that. But at the same time, ignoring all of that, I really like the track. I really like the staging. I think that visually it's one of the most eye-catching of the entire year, and for a long time at Eurovision. I don't know how well they will do, but I think that it's a welcome return to Iceland doing something that really makes them stand out at Eurovision. It's great to see them back in the final. And yeah, Iceland are no longer the country that just always plays it safe. Now they're actually taking these risks, and it's great to see.
This is the crazy that I needed. This is the what the F moment that we wanted. This is why people watch Eurovision. They are my honorable mention. Now, no, I love Iceland.
2 out of 10 for me.
You told me I couldn't have 4. You don't.
I just had to shout out to, I love Hatari. I love Hatari, but in this instance, at this moment, that's the thing about Eurovision rankings, it's so situational.
Yeah.
I just had a falafel. If I hadn't had that falafel, would I feel the same way right now? I don't know. So, long story short, my number 2 is the Netherlands. Now, yes, loving you is a losing game. I still think this will win, and I want this to do very well. I'd be happy to go to Rotterdam for 2 weeks. Yeah, this is banging. I think I've listened to this track too many times.
Yeah.
And that's why making this video, I shouldn't be saying, yeah, it is still my number 1 probably, but we've heard it so much and I've been talking about it so much. It's still gonna slay, it's so emotional. I think the simplicity of the staging separates it from the other favorites. The other favorites, Luca Hani dancing everywhere, Kate Miller-Heidke on a pole, Hatari in a grenade, you know what I'm saying? This is pure. John Lundvik's got all those people on stage. This is just so simple, so pure, so wonderful. Best song of the year in my mind. But depending on my mood, I prefer something else, okay? Anyways, good luck. Can't wait to see you in Rotterdam.
My number 2 is Conan Osiris Utamovs. Oh, forget. Wow. No, my number 2 is Sweden, John Lundvik. I think this is just Swedish perfection at its best. I think you can't fault him vocally. I think you can't fault the staging. Yeah. I think we're so used to Sweden being perfection on Eurovision that we kind of yeah, we're like, okay, Sweden again, they're going to be perfect, they're going to be top 10, they're going to do amazing. I think this could really challenge for the win, just because I don't know if the Netherlands will translate as much in the televote as they will do in the juries. And I think this could be the song that aggregates the most consensual, the most consensus, both juries and televote.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think it's amazing. It works the camera perfectly, flawlessly. Can totally see this winning.
So my number 2 is Estonia.
Oh, that storm is coming, girl.
That man could cause a storm in a girl's heart. Williams. Anyway, I have liked this song since I first heard it. It's just my kind of song. Really, really, really like it. Even when the staging wasn't quite there, I was still behind the song. And this is before I saw Victor in person and realized just how very handsome he is. So I just really like this song, and I think that what we're going to see on Saturday is that he is going to rise the same way Austria did last year. At least those are my high hopes for Estonia.
She wants him to rise. We move on to our number 1, our favorite personal track of the year. This is not a prediction about who gonna win. It's just our favorite track of the year, or rather a stage show.
Stage show.
We're judging
Together.
a stage show.
The juries might not be, but we don't know about that yet.
Can we have a drum roll?
Yeah.
The future is bright. The future is orange. Duncan Laurence from the Netherlands is my number 1. I absolutely love the song. It wasn't actually my number 1 when we got to Tel Aviv. Was my number 2. And I just think the staging of this is so beautiful. There is a moment where he looks straight into the camera as the light descends to the top of the piano, and he just stares through the camera into your soul, and it moves me. I got shivers, I got the goosebumps watching it. Actually watching it this afternoon in the grand final run, I just think this is spectacular stuff from the Netherlands. I love the song. He's fantastic. I was lucky enough to go to the showcase for his EP or music that he's doing, and to see him flip between like an intimate setting and an arena and have the same emotional impact, I think is really beautiful. I think this is such a good song, and the performance actually I think fits it in a way. Like now I couldn't imagine him doing it in any of the other different ways that we've seen him do it. Well, like he's had violinists I think previously, and he's done his own. Just something so simple about the fact that he's kind of static throughout the performance, and yet the energy is alive, the performance has such pace. I just think this is beautiful. I love it, and it is my favourite of the year going into tomorrow night.
Hey you. Zero Gravity has blown me away. I honestly didn't. I liked the song, and I was another person where I was perfectly happy that she won. Did I prefer Electric Feels? Yes, but I think so many people got so caught up in the hate around it because their favourite didn't win a national final. At the end of the day, like I have been saying pretty much all year, it's a song contest. It's meant to be fun, enjoy it for what it is. And this enjoys the song contest for what it is. Is it camp? Yes. Is it classy in another way? Yes. Is her vocal amazing? Yes. It ticks so many boxes. Kate Miller-Heidke is an amazing singer-songwriter, and then to translate what she's done before and then bring Zero Gravity to the Eurovision stage, the way she does it and the way she performs it, to be spinning around on that pole and singing and doing opera, like it's crazy. This is 100% my favourite performance. I would love it if it won. I don't know whether it will. I don't know whether we're all caught up in the hype around this, but it genuinely feels like there's so much genuine enjoyment for it. Not just here, but at home as well. I don't know. I think it could be very close, and I would be thrilled if Australia won. If only also to shut up all the people that hate on Australia all the time. So we shall see.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. And y'all gonna be real used to hearing her name, Kate Miller-Heidke. Honey, I'm staying in your pool, Chris. I'm staying in your water. Kate Miller-Heidke has blown me away with this staging. I'm gonna copy and paste what I've been saying since Australia decides. She is the queen slaying the opera house and the club playing house, okay? We are genre shifting, okay? Dance floor, La Scala, she does it all. Vocally, you cannot fault her.
No.
Try and falter vocally, jury's gonna eat that up. She's got the abs, the poise to stand on a 6.8 meter high pole while singing. You know how strong your diaphragm has to be for that? Abs of steel, voice of the ages, golden girl. And I'm not talking Betty White. Listen, honey, the staging, we've never had this before. We've never seen this. It's gonna appeal to children who are very young. Oh, mommy, look at the woman on the stick. It's gonna appeal to people who respect music. It's gonna appeal to 20-year-old drunk people who are at a party. You know what I'm saying? It just ticks boxes. Like when you, and the other thing, my favorite part actually is how they don't show the stick or pole for the first 2 minutes, and you're like wondering, how does she do this? How does she do this? And then they answer their own question. I think that's a very powerful little bit of trickery there. Question and answer, you ask, you receive, Australia to win. Hey, it could happen. If anyone can challenge the Netherlands, I think it's Australia. Because Australia, the Netherlands has the best song, so you have to attack that with staging. And Australia is attacking it with staging. Well done. Lots of love to the team. Paul, Steph, Nikita, La Femme Nikita, y'all up, Miriam, all y'all slay. And remember, don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the TLC. Anyway, see ya.
My number one is Duncan Laurence from the Netherlands. I think we've been in the bubble for 2 weeks and we've seen so many other acts, and I think this one ticks all the boxes. Flawless vocal, flawless music production, flawless lyrics, flawless emotion. Everything is flawless in this. I think it will win the jury by a landslide. I think it will win the televote by a landslide. I think there is no chance in the world this is not going to win Eurovision 2019. And I think we've been so encapsulated in the last 2 weeks in all the rehearsals and we've seen this go through so many phases. The first one where the staging was not working, the second one when the lighting was not working, the third one the sound was not working, and then the performance today at the dress rehearsal in the afternoon where we completely nailed it. And tonight it will nail it, it will win this, and we're going to the Netherlands.
Oh, dang.
I would just like to say, if anyone ever wonders what's wrong with me inherently, I've had this stone in my shoe for the majority of my life. This stone in my shoe. No, I say that with so much love. I would not give up my baby brother for anything. Nonetheless, my favorite song this year is Kate Miller-Heidke, Australia.
Nothing holding her down. Nothing holding her down.
Stone in my shoe. And before I talk about Australia, I just want to say that the 3 songs I picked, I think it ties back to how genuine and real and gracious and warm and welcoming the artists are. But it's so socially relevant, releasing the things in life that no longer serve you, letting those demons go, having an open heart so that you can live a free-hearted existence. And when she is up there flying high on that pole, that is what she is doing. She is living a free-hearted existence. I hope that all the buzz about the televote not going to Australia because it's not in Europe isn't accurate, because I think she really deserves to win. Not just because she's my favorite, because she kicks ass up there on that pole.
And I just want to point out that until a few weeks ago, Suzanne actually thought Australia was in Europe. So Eurovision has...
Oh, lying. I can pull the video from last year where we had this conversation.
In any case, sometimes I run, sometimes I hide, sometimes I'm scared of you, but all I really want is to hold you tight. That's what we think. What do you think? What are your top 3 at the Eurovision Song Contest 2019? This is not a prediction. This is just to name your favorite. Let us know down below.
Make sure to hit that like button, leave us a comment in the comments below about your favorites of the year, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell.
You took like all of them. Follow the live stream if it's still going. We don't know when we'll be able to do it with the Wi-Fi, but if not, you can watch back all of the live stream content over however long you want.
Be sure to visit the YouTube channel of wiwibloggs to check out performances from the Wiwi Jam here in Tel Aviv.
Don't forget to go to myheritage.com/wiwibloggs and order.
That don't exist, girl. Bit.ly/wiwidna. Say it now.
Say it again.
bit.ly/wiwiDNA.
Do we all say it?
bit.ly/wiwiDNA.
And you can order your DNA test with our promo code and get free shipping.
What's the promo code?
ESC wee wee.
And what type of DNA kit is it?
60th anniversary Eurovision. It's a 1960s themed Eurovision limited edition DNA kit that plays music.
Yeah, you open it and it plays your Eurovision theme song.
Well, I guess I'll take all that's left. First of all, so much love for all of you, and don't forget to follow our personal social media accounts, because, well, that's all that's kind of left to say.
Whether you're inside or outside, under a tree, next to your sister, or sister, da, 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 DNA. Find out your heritage and your sisters at myheritage.com. We'll see you later. Bye.